One drop of its venom could kill 60 grown adults. Another can stop your heart in under 5 minutes. We are about to count down the 7 most venomous animals on Earth, ranked by how little of their venom it takes to kill you. But there is a twist that almost every list gets wrong, because the most venomous animal in the world is not the one most likely to kill you. Keep that in mind. It changes everything. Let's begin. First, one rule, because people confuse these constantly. Venomous means an animal injects a toxin, a bite, a sting, a spine. And most venomous doesn't mean the biggest or the most aggressive. It means the most potent, the tiniest dose needed to kill. Scientists measure it with a number called the LD50. The lower the number, the less venom it takes, and the deadlier it is, drop for drop. So this is a countdown of pure potency. Remember that word, potency. It matters at the end. Number 7. The Deathstalker Scorpion. Found across North Africa and the Middle East, it carries a cocktail of neurotoxins, so potent it earns the name. A sting brings unbearable pain, a racing heart, and convulsions. For a healthy adult, it is rarely fatal, but for a child or the elderly, it can be. And drop for drop, its venom is among the most potent of any scorpion on Earth. Still, only number 7. Number 6. The Stonefish. The most venomous fish in the world and almost impossible to see. It looks exactly like a rock on the seafloor. Step on it, and 13 needle-sharp spines drive venom straight into your foot. The pain is so extreme that victims have begged for the limb to be cut off. Untreated, it can kill. Nature gave it no need to hunt you. You simply have to be unlucky enough to step on it. Number 5. The Sydney funnel web, the most venomous spider on Earth. Unlike most spiders, its fangs are strong enough to pierce a fingernail, and the male's venom is specifically, strangely, lethal to humans. It can kill in under an hour. Before an antivenom was developed in 1981, its bite was a death sentence. Since then, not a single death. Hold on to that fact. It is the key to everything. Number 4. The blue-ringed octopus, small enough to fit in your palm and beautiful. Until those rings flash a brilliant electric blue in warning. Its venom is a neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, up to 10,000 times more potent than cyanide. A single bite, often completely painless, carries enough poison to kill 26 adult humans. There is no antivenom. It paralyzes you while you stay fully conscious. And yet, in all of recorded history, it has killed only 3 people. Number 3. The inland taipan, the most venomous snake on the planet. One bite delivers enough venom to kill around 100 people, or 250,000 mice. Its venom is so fast it can cause death in under an hour. By pure potency, no snake comes close. And here is the strange part. It has almost certainly never killed anyone. It lives in the remote Australian outback. It is shy, and it avoids people entirely. The deadliest venom on Earth, in an animal you will likely never see. Number 2. The cone snail, a creature so innocent-looking that people pick it up off the beach. That is the last mistake they ever make. It is nicknamed the cigarette snail because after it stings you, you may have just enough time to smoke 1 cigarette before you die. It fires a harpoon loaded with hundreds of different toxins. A single snail carries enough to kill hundreds of people, and there is no antivenom. None. Number 1. The box jellyfish, the most venomous animal on the face of the earth. Nearly invisible in the water, it trails tentacles up to 3 meters long, armed with millions of microscopic harpoons. Brush against them, and they inject a venom that attacks your heart, your nervous system, and your skin cells all at once. The pain is so overwhelming that many victims go into shock and drown before they can even reach the shore. A single box jellyfish carries enough venom to kill more than 60 people, and it can do it in under 5 minutes. So there it is, the 7 most venomous animals on Earth. But now, that twist I promised you, look back at this list. The taipan has almost never killed a human. The blue-ringed octopus, 3 people in all of history. The funnel web, not 1 death in over 40 years. The most venomous animals in the world barely kill anyone. So if potency isn't what makes an animal deadly to us, what does? The answer is not on this list. Every year, venomous snakes kill somewhere between 80,000 and 140,000 people. And the single deadliest of them all is a snake most people have never heard of, the saw-scaled viper. It is barely 2 feet long. Its venom isn't even in the top 10 for potency, and yet it kills more people than any other snake on Earth. Thousands upon thousands, every single year. Why? Because deadliness isn't about potency at all. It is about encounters. The saw-scaled viper lives exactly where hundreds of millions of people farm and walk barefoot across India, Africa, and the Middle East. It is small, easily stepped on, and famously aggressive. And the people it bites are often the poorest, hours from the nearest hospital, in places where antivenom is scarce or missing entirely. It doesn't need the strongest venom. It just needs to be everywhere you are. And that is the part that should stay with you. The Sydney funnel web went from a death sentence to 0 deaths. Not because the spider changed, but because we made an antivenom and put it within reach. Snakebite kills over 100,000 people a year, and it is almost entirely preventable. The World Health Organization even calls it a neglected disease of the poor. The venom was never really the problem. Access was. So the most venomous animal on Earth is the box jellyfish. But the most deadly is a small common snake you'd barely notice in the grass. And that is the truth hiding inside every one of these lists. The thing most likely to kill you is almost never the most powerful or the most feared. It is the one you're most likely to meet.